this case, the police officer was dealing with a criminal who was resisting arrest. Maybe if Mr. Brown hadn't committed his crimes, and this gentleman hadn't resisted arrest, they wouldn't be dead today.
We have so much self-delusion when it comes to race that at least I thought I'd put several cards up on the table and say, here is the truth. Now, we know that people very often, when presented with the truth, push it aside, don't want to see it. You know, we know all that. But there it is between the covers of a book if people want to look at themselves. And by the way, if black people want to look at the way white people look at them, that was my intention. As history, which is to say that we were the only country that imported literally millions of people to serve as slaves. Then came emancipation, 1865, not much over a century ago. Slavery still persists. We can watch movies, television programs like Roots, and admire the stamina, the strength of human beings who survived under slavery. But what white Americans also recall is that only people from Africa were chosen to serve as slaves. One cannot live half slave and one free, but one can survive in a grim way, half slave and half free, which is what we're doing. And we have a problem here, because it is not just the notion that black people are inferior. There is also fear, tremendous fear of people of African ancestry. Fear, of course, of crime. As you know, I have quite a chapter there on what inevitably I end up calling black crime. And I'll mention why I call it that. Any white person would much rather be attacked by a white assailant and lose much more money than be attacked by a black assailant. Because there's the fear that not only does he want your money, or not only does he or violate your body, but that also he is doing this for retribution. That at a certain point he may take another minute, second, and do something to just make up or some recompense for the wrongs your people have done to his people. That's why white people are afraid of black criminals. That's why we have so many of them in our prisons. And what can we do about this? You know, be nicer? I mean, when the fear is so deep there, because this is the fear the slave owners had. That they worried every night that their slaves would rise up, you know, and slave them in their beds. Well, that persists.
You know what African mothers tell their children every day? Be grateful for what you have, because there are fat children starving in Mississippi.